Hi there, I'm Beth, and today I'll be showing our newly redesigned Blythe neck joints and how to install them. They're available at bethramsden.com along with these dress display forms now in neo and midi size and various colours. I will install one of each colour neck joint since we now have a really nice dark skin tone filament to use, as well as the light and tan that we had previously. Your neck joint will come complete with a screw for installation, but you will need a Phillips screwdriver, a sharp Stanley knife, and ideally a very small and one slightly larger drill bits with a handle. If you've purchased our previous joint design, you'll notice these are slightly different. My husband redesigned them to be easier to assemble because before we had to hammer the smaller piece into the middle hole. This had to be done at just the right temperature and often sent them flying across the room. This version is much better for us and functions exactly the same as before. I have my tools ready and will be working on a cutting mat to protect my tabletop. Here are my drill bits. For the pilot hole, the larger one is a little thinner than the screw. Most importantly, you'll need a doll. Here is an AliExpress Blythe I've bought for myself, patiently waiting to be customised. Remove her head by first unscrewing these 3 screws. You can really see the downward default gaze here, and no head movement beyond rotation. On top of a soft surface, I press the sides of her head to pop the latches open. The spring from the eye mechanism holds the head parts together, but I can take the body out. Please note, this is the only body type we recommend this neck joint is used for. Here you see the openings at the back and front of the head, which the neck joint is designed to fit snugly into. This is also a new filament colour to us, which I think matches the body and face better. This is also a new Blythe face type for me too, like the kind you often see with an open mouth. As it happens, the neck joint wouldn't push in quite as far to the faceplate as it should. With the number of different manufacturers and face types available now, it's to be expected that there will be variances in the fit. It wasn't a problem though. I shaved off a little plastic from the edges of the front part of the neck joint. Not much at all. As you can see, this is all I removed. I tried it again, pushing the front half in first and then the back half, and push closed the sides, and this time it closed fully. Brilliant. I would recommend you test the fit of the joint in the head like this before cutting off the neck peg. The joint will be oriented this way with the smooth, straight side pointed upwards. Use the blade to cut off the neck peg. This should remove the narrower middle section too. Place the neck joint on the neck. You can remove the inner part if desired. Use the hole to mark, then drill by hand a small pilot hole for the screw to go into. It's very important to get this hole straight and level. It should go right down the centre of the neck. Look at it from the front and the side to ensure it isn't going in slanted or angled. Pull out any excess material frequently and then switch to the larger diameter drill bit and repeat. This ensures there isn't too much stress put on the neck when the screw goes in. Now put the neck joint on the neck and secure with the screw. I like to put the screw about halfway into the joint first, as I find it easier to get started. Tighten the screw firmly so the head of it isn't protruding. Now place the surrounding part over the neck. The longer section with the split faces the front. The body can now be reattached to the head. I recommend pushing the front half securely in first, followed by the back half. Close up the sides of the head and secure the screws again before testing out the movement of the head. Now it's possible to move the head from side to side and to tilt it forwards and back. I use our neck joint in all my own dolls with this body type. I find it holds the pose firmly and doesn't rattle or wobble the head. You can see how much of the joint is visible from below, which is why we've tried our best to match the general skin tones. Now I'm going to quickly add this new neck joint to my tan-skinned and dark-skinned Blythes. Here's an example of our previous joint design. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, we just didn't want to be hammering them all. I unscrew it and add the new one on instead. It fits this faceplate without any need for alteration. This Blythe is one I bought on AliExpress back in 2020, so it's a different mould. I close up her head and her new neck joint works perfectly. For my darkest skin Blythe, she had an early prototype of this neck joint in already, so I can just swap over the outer part, which also fits this face mould perfectly. This girl has the heaviest hair with all these curls, but the neck joint holds her head steady with no flopping about. I've taken some photos to help you see the colour match against the various skin tones. They're all reasonably close matches. And as you can see, there isn't much at all of the joint visible after installation. I've now updated our website with the new neck joints, so you can go check them out now. We have worldwide shipping and have had many, many happy customers already. I hope you found this helpful. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!